Victoria, and today I'd like to talk about things I've actually talked about in the past, but since there's new people to the channel, welcome, and I hope you stay. And also because I think it needs to be a reminder, and I have more thoughts on the subject, and the subject is judgments. There are so many groups out there that think they are the end all and be all, and they are right, and then that's it. There are good things to every group, and there are bad things to every group. Now, I'm going to bring up like anti-abortion to abortion. Who's to say? Everybody has their own thoughts on it. Nobody is really right or wrong. Nobody wants to be pushed into any type of decision or opinion. They want to just hear it. And if you're open-minded enough, and if you're an adult, you'll actually take it in and say, wow, that's an interesting point of view. I don't agree with you fully, but that's very interesting. Be an adult, have a discussion. Now, there's vegans out there that are online and completely out of control and judging people that are not eating the way they eat. And I have to say, right now, I don't believe in labels, and you could change your mind. And right now, at this moment, I'm a breatharian because I'm not eating anything. Right now, I'm not eating anything. So technically, I'm a breatharian, right? So it's a little bit insane to make yourself into a label, and I understand screaming out through the rooftop, from the rooftops. I used to do it. I used to hold the picket sign. It would have gotten a little out of hand had I not stopped myself. There's a way of doing things, and there's a way of not doing things. And I have to say, a lot of people getting carried away online and really judging other people, and I think it's out of control. Now, if you think about the meat industries, how horrific they are, it's not really going towards people and what they're eating. Not many people on the planet are doing Atkins or can handle Atkins for that long. And people that are on Atkins or any kind of protein diet are having beans and other things. They're not always eating meat 24/7, okay? But I have to say, they're being made for the dog food industries and the pet food industries and all these industries that are nothing to do with people, although people own dogs. So I have a dog now, or I should say my children have a dog. I really wasn't on board. The dog was cute. It was being sold. We got the dog. I personally am not a dog person. I can understand why people like their dog and love their dog, but I am not that type. I have the dog for my children. My children really are supposed to take care of him, but they're in school, so I do. I observed this dog at length, and I have to say I've spent enough time with him to know he is a carnivore. There's no question in my mind. He eats geckos, lizards, bugs, snails at a moment's notice. Like, he literally eats them alive. So is it gross? No. Am I enabling it because he's my dog? Well, he could die. Which one is it? I mean, should I take care of it or should it die? Because if it goes to Humane Society, it gets killed if it's not adopted. So this cycle is going to keep going on. So now the question is, do I buy my dog food that's made from meat or chicken, or do I buy it vegan? Well, I did buy it vegan, and it wasn't eating. And should I rely on the lizards outside and the bugs, or should I take care of this dog? So I buy it now, dog food that has meat and chicken in it. And I'm not happy about it, but most of the meat today is made for these industries. So if it's the people that you're angry about for eating it, and you can go on and say, you're diseased and you're going to be diseased if you keep eating this way, let me say that people aren't eating that much meat. I've talked to many people. A lot of people have taken red meat out of their diet. So how are these factory farms still in business? The pet industries. I personally don't want to have a dog. I don't believe in it. For myself, I totally understand why people do, and I understand it makes people feel really good, and they love their dog so much that it's like a family member. Does it make me a bad person because I didn't grow up with dogs? I did not even have that attachment. I could take it or leave it. I happen to love the dog that we have, but I'm not that attached. I'm really not that attached. People, yes. I am much more attached to people. I don't know if that makes me different than you, but that's how I feel. And I'm being honest about it. And I wish more people were honest about it. But I have to say, most wars happen because of dogma and religion and all these kind of cults. and I don't want to be any part of it. So that's why I don't call myself a vegan. And that's why I'm not in an ism. Even Judaism is an ism. And I really believe in the Jewish faith, and I believe in my roots, and I believe in honoring that with tradition. But I don't rule people out as far as who they are. I like people for who they are, not because they are somebody in a religion or in a group. That's not why I like people. Could it get you there faster if you're in a group and you're together and yeah, it could segue into it like I said in my last video, but it's not the reason why I'm friends with somebody. I don't just become friends with somebody because they have something in common with me. You know, it's absurd. Anyway, I said that in my last video if you watched it, so I'm not going to reiterate it and make it boring, but oh yeah, somebody asked me about all this stuff in the background. It's in my desk. This is a window. This is where I put my phone. It's a cell phone. I take one take. I just do this in my room. And to tell you the truth, I know I got to clean it up, but I have like this stuff that I draw and some pictures of mine that, you know, keep me inspired. It is a little bit cluttered. It's not really my style to be cluttered anymore. As a kid, I was more cluttered, but anyway, going off topic, just wanted to bring that up. I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you think about what I said. Take care, everyone. Bye.